Well, I'm now joined by one Mr. Rajagopal from Mexico, who has received this highest honor award in the field of education. This has been a very momentous moment for you as well as all the Indians all across, because you have been doing the great works out there in overseas. What was it and how do you express this?
In fact, the work what we are doing, it is quite interesting for that country where we are living as well as India. And my field is business, innovation and technology. And I am developing new innovative and business models, particularly for the entrepreneurs. And that is useful for the startup enterprises there in Mexico as well as in India, because in India also I come every year and I teach in IIM Raipur, IIM Indore, IIM Rohtak, then you see IMI Bhubaneswar, and so many places including IIT Bhubaneswar. So perhaps whatever the new ideas and new concepts we generate and we test them there, particularly in the, we call it as entrepreneurial clinics, and we also try to give that kind of input to India so that to the students and to passing out graduates, so those people would be able to use those concepts to improve their entrepreneurial skills, commercialization of enterprises.
When did you head to Mexico, sir, and how was the whole journey from then till now?
I went to Mexico in 2001, so you see my journey is of 22 years as of date, and it was all the time what you call an incremental learning, because see, every time I was learning from different projects and different research activities. So simultaneously, whatever I have learned, I publish, and then you see, I also try to apply that in many emerging countries, not in India, in Peru also I taught, and you see, in several other places. I'm also visiting professor in Boston University, so you see, I also teach the students in Boston University, where I find, most of the students are from Asia. Students from Asia, and you see, it is very quite interesting for them to know that, you see, well, this is a new business concepts and new models. So obviously that helps them a lot, and they get a new insight.
Lastly, words for your country India, and Prime Minister Narendra.
So I really admire the Honorable Prime Minister, and because the way he speaks and the way he tries to thrust the entire development, and that is absolutely amazing. And you can't say there is any other leader who emphasizes on the growth, development, individuality, and collective thrust to that extent. The another issue is that if I take my comments, that you see how really India has to grow, particularly the entrepreneurs have to grow. So in that one very important point is that about how really we are trying to support entrepreneurship, because in entrepreneurship one of the major problem is commercialization. Everyone has got new insight. Everyone has got new ideas. Mm-hmm. They try to develop the prototypes. Mm-hmm. But the thing is that you can't really make it commercial, because many of the startup enterprises, they die at the bud, because see, they do not know that, you see, how to commercialize their innovation. So that is one of the things everyone need to see here. We need to push.